Man, I love a good BBL. That's right, Brooklyn basketball. Let's go! What do you think I was gonna talk about? Y'all gotta get your minds out the gutters. And instead, you should be locking in and hitting that subscribe button to get more NBA media to fill up that brain. Now, about last week, I discussed the pros and cons to a potential Michael Porter Jr. trade, and regardless of what the outcome is by the time I upload this video, I think the Nets have actively shown why we cannot part ways with MPJ yet. In the 8 games we have played without Michael Porter Jr., the Nets have gone 0-8 in disastrous fashion, with 7 of those 8 losses being losses well into the double digits. The Nets are losing on average by 16.125 points during these 8 games, and they're only able to put up on average 102 points during this stretch. And that's not even the cherry on top. Our worst games were against mediocre teams. The Rockets blew us out by 24, and even if they are pretenders, they are a decent playoff caliber team. However, we lost by 20 points and 22 points to the Wizards and Bulls, respectively. And that's a Wizards team well before the Trae Young trade. Now, granted, these losses shouldn't be surprising when your best player is missing, and even in the games we had Michael Porter Jr., we would still only be 12 wins to 20 losses. However, 12 wins matters much more than 0. Imagine what 2027 is going to look like if the Nets trade Michael Porter Jr. and we don't get a decent return to help us win now. Houston may not be a tried and true contender right now, but they certainly will be if they get a top 5 pick from the Nets next season. And yes, for the right package, the Nets could possibly free up cap space or get some future draft capital, but it's definitely going to sting. The silver lining for the Nets is that they seem to have more or less won the 2025 draft lottery. I've mentioned it plenty of times now, but Duomen is likely a top 10 to top 7 rookie in the 2025 NBA draft class. Danny Wolf has shown to be a genuine piece you wish could develop more. Even Powell and Traore has shown some flashes of overall great potential as rotational pieces. You can even hope and rely Saraf will figure things out eventually. But I feel it's really clear that the Nets aren't in a spot where they can just sell on Michael Porter Jr., while being able to also weather the storm of the 2027 season. That does bring up some interesting questions about whether the Nets should consider looking to add additional pieces to the roster. However, this is a really weird trade market. It's really hard to say what pieces the Nets could add, if any. For the Nets, the main trade pieces I think have the most value would be Terrence Mann, Zaire Williams, and Hayward Highsmith as salary pieces and decent role players, while possibly trading around second round picks or lower quality first rounds. But again, none of these pieces are really moving the needle. Maybe if Ja Morant or LaMelo Ball's market is as bad as Trae Young, you can see the Nets pull off trading low. However, would you really want to see Ja or LaMelo take that primary point guard position over the 19-year-old rookie that has proven the haters wrong and has become a three-point phenom literally overnight? Maybe you trade MPJ now to completely bottom out for this season and just take your losses where you can get them. Give Dwellman, Wolf, and the other rookies the experience to really see what it's like being the primary focus of the opposing team's defenses. Dwellman is showing major upside, and he wasn't even allowed to practice during training camp. All hope and wishes to this kid's upside. But let me know what you thought in the comment section down below. This has been Above the Net. Please subscribe, and I will see you all next time.